We have a big week this week, so let's get to the main things that you're going to be focused on. First, earnings. We have two big earnings reports coming out this week. Wednesday, we have Oracle's earnings. Thursday, we have Broadcom's earnings. Both those will be big market movers or big headline makers. Why? Well, Oracle, look at the chart on Oracle. It rallied up to as much as $345. It now sits at $220. And Oracle, the Ellison family, they're going to be involved in this Warner Brothers deal. We learned that this morning, so it's going to be real interesting to watch that stock. Also, Broadcom, but for another reason. Broadcom has rallied incredibly the last 6 months or so. They're going into a strong earnings report, but remember, NVIDIA, something very similar to Broadcom, traded $195 on earnings day and closed at $180 that day. And it's lower since its earnings came out. It's rallying up to 183 range, but still lower than what it was on earnings day. Something to think about. Now, besides that, we have the Fed meeting. And there is, if there's a title for this week, it's going to be answers. We're going to get lots of answers this week. Like, we're going to find out how Jerome Powell frames the economy going forward at his press conference. We're going to get the summary of economic projections, where we're going to get things like forecasts on inflation, unemployment, GDP, where the Fed funds rate is. We're going to hear from all the members of the Fed that are going to map out the future going forward as best they can. Are we going to get dissenters? Here's the dissenters that you should be watching for. Stephen Myron, Michelle Bowman, Christopher Waller, both on the dovish side. On the hawkish side, Jeffrey Schmidt, we know he's going to dissent. Lori Logan and Beth Hammack have both said that we should be halting, so watch for the dissenters. Also, how about QE? Remember, December 1st stopped quantitative tightening. Are we going to start quantitative easing again? That's something you've got to watch. So there are so many things going on with this that you have to watch for, but the SEP is going to be very important. Jerome Powell's comments, very important. And then the dissenters, very important. So by the end of the week, what are you going to have? You're going to have answers to a lot of the questions.